Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to do a quick overview of subs on an aux and how to maximize it. I'm basically going to take Reaper and try to replicate running subs on an auxiliary. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and play a full band, and you're going to see here what the master level is. That's all the media being sent to the bus. I set it up so that it is set at, well, it will clip eventually, but I did that on purpose. So now let's go ahead and solo the kick. So this would be like if we sent the kick only to the sub on an aux. And we'll see really quickly that we've gained a little over 7 dB, almost 8 dB worth of headroom, available space left that we could turn this kick up if we wanted to. Alright, so now let's go ahead and band limit the media that would be getting to that mix by introducing a low pass filter. This one's set at about 260 Hertz. So this is now the media that the input of your self-powered sub and or even your passive sub would see. So this is what would be getting to the input of the amplifier. And really quick, you'll notice that we gained a little bit more actually. Now we're sitting at about minus 9 dB. So we could turn this kick up 9 dB now if we wanted to. I haven't changed anything else in this mix, so that's a fair amount of volume that we can turn up. Now I'm going to explain why getting the vocals out of the subs is a great idea. A lot of people believe that the high pass filter is going to do enough of the job. I'm going to show you otherwise. So here is the vocal. There's just this one vocal now soloed. I have the high pass set at 80 Hertz right there, and this is the information that is getting into the main PA or mix. This is everything right there. You can see there's still about a fair amount of low-end material there. And if we go back over here, this is what would be getting into the input of the amplifier of the sub. Quite a bit. We're sitting at about -9. So let's go ahead and band limit that. Let's turn on the low pass filter again. Can't really hear much, but this is what's still trying to be amplified by that sub. The subwoofer is still trying to make this amount of media go through it in one way or another. Minus 12 dB, minus 10. So let's add the kick in there. So it goes up to minus 7. So we still have 7 dB roughly that we could turn it up. But there's only a few dB difference between the two. Not a whole lot. So as you can see, let's go ahead and unmute the vocal. Or mute the vocal, I should say. So now this is just kick only again, and we're at about -9. So we've gained an easy few dB just by getting the vocals out of the subs on an aux. So let's go ahead and add some bass guitar back in there as well. Obviously this will change a little bit as you add more and more. Obviously you're going to lose more and more headroom, but bass and kick are typically the things that you're going to have in there, and in doing so we're sitting at about -7.7, -7.5. So we still have a solid 7 dB that we could turn excuse me, the kick and the bass up if we wanted. So that's a significant amount of volume just by doing that trick alone. So you're saying, well, what if I can't run the low pass filter prior to the send going to my subwoofer? Well, not too bad. You're going to lose some headroom, obviously, but you still have a little over 4 dB that you could potentially turn up. So it is beneficial to have the bandwidth limited to the sub. Alright, so just some food for thought.